Hey all, how are you? Peter Spangler here. Is that how you pronounce your last name?
Yeah, Spangler.
Okay, it's sometimes hard to pronounce, so.
Yeah, sometimes.
We have a lot of quick-fire questions here from the audience. We send me questions every week, okay? Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's perfect.
So, what are you afraid of?
What am I afraid of?
It's tough.
I am afraid of the unknown. What I mean by that is the dark is very scary to me because you can't see what's in front of you.
Okay.
And you're, basically, you just want to see, but you can't.
Mm-hmm.
And it's impossible. So,
Okay.
I don't know.
What kind of unknown are you afraid of? Like darkness, something underwater?
Yeah, so darkness is one, but the other I guess it's just a base fear of, so we all have an impulse of, we have to breathe. However, when you're drowning, you can't breathe, and you have an impulse of, I have to breathe. But I find that really frightening. So if I was in the dark, and I was drowning, that would terrify me.
Yeah.
Because I have the basic need of, I have to see in front of me, and then the basic need of, I have to breathe. So, just, oh, man, ridiculous.
Okay, cool. If you could be in any movie franchise, what would you be in and why?
Oh, man. Can I have two?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Either Lord of the Rings,
Okay.
because I think critically and completely biased, that is one of the probably the best trilogy that has ever been made. That's just my opinion. But,
Okay.
Yeah. And then Star Wars, because I just love Star Wars. I love it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
If you could live in any hall besides Chase, what would you choose?
Ooh, I don't know.
Choosing Fulton would actually look like a Chase.
Maybe. It does look like Chase. However, I spent a significant amount of time in Lewis last year, and I got to know the people in Lewis very well. So either Lewis or Wilson, I would say.
Nice.
Yeah, because they're just really kind people. I got to know them.
Are you a DC or Marvel person?
Ooh, okay. So I'm a huge comic book nerd, but that means that I like particular things about different the both of the universes. So for Marvel, I love the movies because they have gotten a good system. However, with the movies, they have gotten to a point where it's just family friendly and happy-go-lucky and it's not serious anymore for me.
Okay.
DC, in my opinion, is doing a better job of making it serious. There's actual risks at stake. There's consequences for your actions. Civil War did a good job of doing that, but I still had that family-friendly feel in my head at the end of the movie. But with movies like Man of Steel and Batman v Superman, a lot of those movies have gotten really bad reviews and people don't really like them. But I think that they take issues seriously. They take the character seriously, and I enjoy that.
Okay, cool. Because you like DC and Marvel.
I do, yes.
Who's your favorite DC villain and hero?
Ooh, okay. So my favorite hero. Oh, that's a hard one. My favorite. Let me see. Okay, so my favorite hero is Aquaman in DC, and that might seem like a peculiar choice, but I have reasons behind it, of course. I like Aquaman because he is basically everybody thinks that he's weak, but he's actually not. He has super strength and he has invulnerability to basically any projectile.
Yeah.
And he has a indestructible trident.
Really?
That he is pretty formidable with. So, and he's also the ruler of a sovereign nation that takes up basically half the globe, more than half the globe, too. And he can get sea life to do whatever he wants. Okay. So he can just call a giant squid to, I don't know, whatever he wants. It's crazy, but he has a lot of character development that is really good too.
Who's your favorite villain?
My favorite villain is in the DC universe. So I would have to say I think, okay, so for the Aquaman universe, I think that the best villain is Black Manta.
Okay.
Because he and Aquaman have, like, a history of, like, okay, they have stuff.
Okay.
And that's really cool. He is a great villain. He's, like, really talented assassin and everything. He's a mercenary. He's a scavenger. He's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
But for the best villain, I think that DC has to offer, I would have to say the Joker. I know that's, like, a really, really generic answer, but he is just, like, the balance between crazy and evil.
Yeah.
And, like, you don't know what to expect. And he doesn't care about anything. He just, like in the Dark Knight movie, he literally what Alfred says is some people just want to watch the world burn. And I can't do it in a British accent, which is a shame, but...
Okay. Yeah, mine's DC. I don't like... Heroes, definitely Robin, because there's been so many of them in the years.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite villain is actually Freeze. I really feel sorry for him.
Oh, yeah. Freeze has it rough. And Robin is a great choice for a hero. He is... There are a lot of Robins, and they are all awesome.
Okay. What state are you from?
I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm from southeastern Pennsylvania, right around Philadelphia.
Really?
Yeah.
What month were you born in?
I was born in July, late July.
Okay. Where are your ancestors from?
Where are my ancestors from? They are from... Let me think. So on my mom's side, her mom and dad are both from France. And like straight off the boat. It's, yeah. And on my dad's side, they have Germanic roots. However, they're Pennsylvania Dutch. So they probably were in the United States for a long time before, like a long way back. But they are Pennsylvania Dutch. So they, like, have roots in central Pennsylvania and York, Pennsylvania area.
Okay, this will be the last question. If that's okay with you. We might have you back in the future, so I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
It depends if people like you or not.
Yeah.
Which you never know. If you could be any classic horror monster, who would you be and why?
Oh.
I'm thinking like more like universal monsters like the werewolf.
Classic horror monster.
Dracula, Mummy.
I don't
Creature
know.
in Black Lagoon. The Blob.
I would be I guess I would be Frankenstein. Because he has he's misunderstood. And he's really he's basically a child at heart, but he has this huge and terrifying look.
Yeah.
And so I guess knowledge is knowing that Frankenstein really wasn't the monster. It was the doctor who was the monster.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess wisdom is knowing that Frankenstein really was the monster, because the Dr. Frankenstein was a terrible dude.
Mm-hmm.
He, did not create an environment good enough to teach the monster, Frankenstein's monster, how to interact in the world and to really, understand people. So he turned into this monster that wreaked havoc. It was too bad.
Yeah. Mine is Creature in Black Lagoon. He's not the most famous monster in the Universal brand, I would think. Or Blob. Can't go wrong with any of those two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, those are good.
Okay. And that's the last question. We might see you back in the future.
Okay.
I'm just going to bring it back to me.
Perfect.
I just want to say thank you all. Thank you to Peter here. Yeah. And I hope you all have a great day. And there will be a video Sunday about 9/11. Because that's the 15th anniversary this year. Thanks.